Oh, I think I just realized my mic is on. Lol. Anyway. Music, mic. Oh my god, my character isn't even here. Hold on, wait. Boop. There I am. Oh my god, Mark. Okay. I am so excited. Okay, so I finally finished all the sketching for this. Let's see. Let me adjust my music a little louder. Okay. Yes, I already added Timmy. I added everyone. Timmy is right over here. I also moved everyone around to where I think I want them all to be. But I am going to be drawing every character on its own layer. Every character is going to have its own special little folder, so I can move them around however I need to. And I also think I need to redraw Siness, because oh my god, because I actually scaled the drawing up, and Siness looks a little wonky now. You can see all those crunchy pixels, so I'll probably have to redraw Siness. Which is fine. It's not like he was hard to draw. What's gonna take forever drawing all the characters? Look, I got until September 15th. I think I can do this. I have been streaming this every day. I don't know if I'll stream it every day next week. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I've just kind of been streaming whenever I'm in the mood to stream. Oh, I mean, separate layers doesn't really matter. It's only going to make it easier for me in the long run, so that I can move them around if I need to. So there's all my guys. I'm going to start with the main cast first, and then I'll get to all of the little tiny characters. So, alright, let's fucking go. I'm gonna put all of these guys in a folder. Actually, I will put all these. I don't need this anymore. Put these in a folder called Sketch. And then I can start a new folder. Although this one probably shouldn't be its own separate folder. I guess I can just name it Render. I don't know, because I'm not going to have the lines. Everything's going to get its own folder. So, yeah, silly drawing me sounds. I have been going nuts over this drawing. I've never, like, loved working on something. Okay, well, I guess that's not true. There's lots of things I've loved working on, but I should say I've never loved working on something so dauntingly huge before. Like, this has so many characters. I've never made something this big before. But I'm really excited to work on it regardless. What do you mean I hate drawing Judge? What? Where's this coming from? Hold on, I need to resize my window a smidge. There we go. He's in the drawing. Okay, so I just want to gush a little bit. I posted this sketch on my Tumblr, and freaking TC96 saw the frisk, and also Zarla liked it as well, and that made me so freaking happy. I screamed a little bit inside. Two of my favorite Undertale artists actually saw and liked my drawing, and I just want to gush about that a bit because I'm so happy. Anyway, let's get to this. I'm going to hide all these characters for now because I just want to focus on these guys. Although let me just triple check that everyone is positioned where I want them to be positioned, because once I do the render, there's no resizing. No more resizing is happening, no more edits are happening. So I think I have everyone where I want them. I mean, I don't think I'll resize the main cast, so yeah, I think everyone's where I want them to be. Most moving that'll probably be happening is all the characters behind. So I'm just gonna hide these and work on these guys. I'm gonna make this really faint. And then I'll do a folder in here for main cast. And then in that folder, we'll have another folder, and we'll start. I want to start with I think I want to start with Flowey and Asriel. So we'll do Asriel first. You don't play Undertale, you don't know what's going on. That's fair. I will explain it. So Undertale's 10th anniversary is this year, September 15th. And I had this drawing idea since its 5-year anniversary 5 years ago. Because I was like, I missed the 5-year anniversary. I want to... I've seen a lot of Togor stuff. I don't know what that's about, but okay. Anyway... I missed the 5-year anniversary, and I was like, alright, 10-year anniversary, I'm going to make something big. So my idea for the 10-year anniversary was this, which is supposed to be, obviously, the main Undertale characters here. We got the good side and the bad side, because Undertale has a pacifist, genocide, neutral run. This side's kind of, I mean, Photoshop Flower shows up in the neutral run, but whatever. And then this is the true pacifist side, where Asriel shows up. And then in the background, I wanted to kind of celebrate, like, all of the creativity that Undertale, like, caused, you know, like, because there are so many creative people that have made, like, characters, stories, comics, animations, all that stuff. So, that's what this is about. I try to include as many of like all the most well-known characters and some lesser-known characters, just all of basically the ones that are somewhat prominent in the community as I could. And there's like 48 characters. I can go over them real quick here for anyone who doesn't know what the heck this is. Let me get out a bright brush here so I can circle people. This is Green Sands right here. You can't really tell right now because he's obviously not green, but he'll be green. Flowerfell Frisk. These are my two characters right here. Seventh Soul, Sands, and Frisk. I got Timmy right here. I did draw Timmy. Outertail Sands, Endertail Frisk, Cross, Slumbertail Frisk, Tear Sands, Fell Sands, Handplates, Sands Papyrus, Core Frisk. Collar Sands, Marine, and Flowey from the First Human, Regret Tail Sands, Dance Tail, Delta Sands, Refuse Tail Asgore, Ragnar Tail Sands, Clover, Fresh, Dream, Reaper, Swap Sands, and Papyrus are right here, Ink, and then we got Passive Nightmare peeking his little head out right there. Anyway, and then on the reverse side over here, this is supposed to be like the joke that I will beat until it's dead. The genocide. Genocide, get it? Anyway, as you can see, the main cast is all sad and dead. And then over here we have Sinnes, because y'all were wanting me to draw him so bad. Wiki Sands, Insanity Sands, Nightmare, Dust and Phantom Papyrus, Horror, Killer, Shattered Dream, Fatal Error, Dust. We got Toby Fox, because he's super evil. I mean, annoying dog. We got a Icebound Sands, Error, Lajupo, Geno, Dust Belief Papyrus, Xgaster, and then Judge. There's a lot less people on the Geno side than there are on the pacifist side, because most people make good characters. Anyway. I am going to do the main cast first, and then I'll move on to all the background characters. But maybe I can do Xgaster first, because maybe I can get the freaking X's over with. You know, do the worst first, right? Get it over with. So maybe I'll do the X's first. But for now, I'm going to focus on just the main cast. And I can use my handy dandy symmetry tool here. If I can actually get it perfectly centered. I didn't double the canvas size, but I did, I increased it by, what was it? What are numbers? I did double it at first, but it was way too big. So I reduced it by an extra 25%. So I made it 75% bigger, right? Or is that 25% bigger? 25% bigger. I made it 25% bigger. Because the characters were so teeny tiny before, and like, it was making the lines look really bad. Because at like a size 4 brush here, like the details look so pixely. So I wanted to make them a little bit bigger. So now I can probably use like a size 6, which looks a little bit better. I didn't mean to cough into my mic. I'm so sorry. Anyway. Cause yeah, I think this size will look a lot neater from like a distance, right? Like, yeah, I think that'll look better. But anyway, let's actually do the drawing. Probably for the main cast, I can maybe go like a 7, 8. I think I'll work with an 8. No, I don't want to incorporate X's. Please God, never. So I have been super looking forward to doing the line art for this since I've started it. Because line art is like my favorite thing to do. I can just zone out doing line art. Let me actually pull up my reference for God of Hyper Death Asriel. So that I can make sure I get all the deets. I mean, in the game, his horns are like pure white. They don't really have texture to them, but I might just add a little texture just to make it more interesting. So maybe watching me do line arts will be even more boring than watching me do sketching, because doing line art for me is just a lot of drawing the same line over and over and over and over again. And then I just hyper focus on that one line until it looks perfect. But I'm going to try not to go too crazy hard on my hyper focusing, because this is a huge picture, and if I spend 10 years working on one singular part, I'm not gonna get it done in time. But I still want there to be quality. I just need to make sure I don't get too carried away focusing on one tiny little detail. Like I'm already doing right now. And I gotta remember to not use my eraser brush, because I don't know if it's just a setting I can change, but I'm just so accustomed to the settings I have now. Because if I use the eraser, for some reason it doesn't mirror that. The eraser tool, it only mirrors the brush tool. So I just gotta bounce back and forth between using an opacity brush. Because see, if I draw something over here, and I use like the opacity brush, like this right here, which is just a non-color, it mirrors it, but if I switch to my eraser tool, it doesn't mirror it for some reason. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's just something I can change, but I haven't changed it yet, so I just need to remember to use the opacity brush and not the eraser. Anyway, back to drawing. It doesn't do that on Procreate, though. Procreate mirrors everything. But in Clip Studio, it only mirrors the brush tool. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to have like some fur poking out where his horns come out. I don't know how. I want to try to stay as true to the original game style as I can, But the original game style is also very, you know, low detail, pixelated. So I might just, if anything, I might add some tufts of hair like where his hair is. Like maybe if I turn off the symmetry here for a minute, maybe I might do like but I don't know if I like that. I think I might just like it. Maybe I'll just do like one tuft of hair right there to kind of match the little piece of hair coming out from behind his head. Mayhapsingly. Make him puff up. I actually haven't drawn it all. Well, no, I lied. Because I worked on the last page the last sketch page I have for 7th Soul today. But then I took a very long break from drawing, so my hand is not cramping yet. So I got a few hours of hand energy in me. It will cramp. It will 100% cramp. Give it a few hours. Cause that's how I roll. I just draw until I'm physically hurting, and then I draw some more, even though my body is begging me to stop. Maybe I should make this kind of come over the horn a little bit. Cute little tuft of hair. Because he does have a tuft in the game, so I'm trying to stay true to the original game while adding a little bit of pizzazz. I'll turn symmetry back on, and then I can add some like. Actually, it would probably right like that. Yeah, I think it would come out like this, and then maybe. Actually, I don't like that curve. I'm going to draw it again. That's better. And then I can add like a little notch here to give it some depth. I actually hope this size is big enough, because I'm gonna feel real bad if I get everything drawn and I'm like, this looks like ass and I wish I made the canvas bigger. But I did try to scale it up by double. Like I tried to double it, and it was like too big. It was just, it didn't. I actually don't know if I like those notches. Hold on, let me look up some refs here of how other people draw his horns. Because his horns are actually smooth in the game. Like, they don't, like, have any texture to them. But I just kind of wanted to add a little bit of texture. Okay, I'm gonna not do the notches and try something different here. What if I did, like, instead of notches, if I just kind of made it look more bumpy? Gave it volume like here. like a little notch. But it's gonna be like smoother, but like a little bumpier. And then maybe like it kind of thins out towards the center. Whenever I do like the color mask, I'll probably soften that up a bit. Yeah, I like that better. Ah, no, my mirror tool! That's okay, I'll fix it later. Another one here. I do that all the time. Like, I forget my mirror tool is going to affect something that I didn't want it to. And then I gotta redraw it. I want to keep that curve, but I want it to just kind of appear a little thicker. I'm just kind of talking out loud because I know a lot of people might be watching to get like art tips or something, and I'm not good at giving art tips, so I'm just kind of going to like talk out loud my thought process so that maybe people will understand. I don't know. Hello. Right now I'm working on Asriel's horns. I should do the same here where it kind of gets a little thinner towards the center. Cello. Like, it looks so pixely up close, but once I zoom out it'll look better. Like, sometimes just the difference between like 2 pixels can just make such a difference. This might just be coming from someone that's also a pixel artist. So I just know how much a difference just like a single pixel can make. Although on a picture this big, it might not be that noticeable, and I just might be like hard focusing on something that just does not matter, which is very likely. I do that all the time. Let's see, make that kind of come out like that. And then, although it should, no, maybe not. And then another, one last one right here. The brush I'm using is a default Clip Studio brush, although I'm pretty sure they got rid of it for some reason. I just have it because I've had Clip Studio for a really long time. But it's just called Darker Pencil. Although I modified it because the original Darker Pencil right here does a thing where the color also changes. Does it show it? I can't tell if it shows it. I know it did a thing where like it also changes the opacity, and I didn't want it to do that, so I changed it so that it does not change the opacity. That's why I have 2 versions here, because sometimes having the one with the different opacity is nice, but oftentimes I don't like that. I can send it to you though. No! Stop it! I hit the wrong button. Export. Let's save it to my desktop. I'll send it to you. Because it's not the first time that I've had to send it to someone who was asking what brush I use. I don't know if I like that. It doesn't quite look right. I need to make it a little straighter. hold on, let me send you that brush real quick. I will DM it to you, Sparky. Hold on, my folder takes 10 million years to load. Sort by date created. My desktop is a mess. It is already sorted by date. Where is it then? I just saved it. Or wait. Oh god. There it is. There you go. I just don't like how it's popping out like that, so I just kind of want to just, there you go. That might, maybe, unless maybe, just doesn't seem angled right for some reason. It's bothering me, but I'll zoom out and see if it actually looks good. It might just look fine, and I'm just being silly. I guess that looks fine, and I'm just being silly. Sure. I don't mind sharing my brushes. I got a gazillion of them. Now I need to fix the hair that I messed up. I don't know why Clip Studio got rid of those, because they were their default brushes, and for some reason they were like, we don't want this anymore, and everyone was mad. Okay. Now we back to symmetry. I'm gonna do just some hair kind of coming out here. I also want to try to keep this like kind of simple, like a cartoony style, for the sake of my own sanity, because if I go too hard on the details on some of these, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like I said, I still want it to look good, obviously, but I think I can get away with like a really nice cartoony style. Yay! I'm glad you like it. I like the G Pen sometimes, but I mean, it's like the pressure of it can be kind of wonky. I think I usually most of the time use the G Pen for very specific things. It's very rare that I use it. Alright, commence me drawing the same line 27 times before I'm satisfied. 'Tis the life of an artist. I wonder maybe if I should go fluffier. I mean, I already did his hair. I already did his hair kind of spiky, so I'm gonna go maybe slightly fluffy, but not super fluff. Maybe I'll smooth this out just a little so it's not super spiky. Man, this is the part where you all get to see me just really hyper-focus on the dumbest details that no one will probably ever notice. But for some reason, I noticed them, and I'm like, I gotta fix that. It's gonna drive me nuts if I don't fix that. It'll be like a detail that's like literally 2 pixels big. And no one will even like realize that it was something that I spent 5 hours trying to work on. Like, I don't... What is his hair doing now? Hold on. What am I doing here? What? How do I connect this part? It needs to be round. I think it just needs to be round, right? We'll just kind of... I don't know. Just kind of do something like this. Maybe... I don't like what's going on here. I don't... I'm not really super a fan of what his ears are doing right now. Alright, I think maybe I need to move on. I'm hyper-focusing again, help! I kind of want to add like some fur on his cheeks here. Or do I? Or does that look bad? No, that doesn't look bad. I think it looks okay. Maybe. Hello. Chin. I actually can't wait to start working on all the 40 characters part. Mouth. Who texted me? What the fuck? I just got back from my Nana's house and we had pizza together and and then she just texted me that a piece of sausage fell into her shirt pocket. Sorry, I was just texting her back. I should... Oh, I'm already on D&D. Okay. I wasn't sure if I was on D&D, and I was like, I should probably turn that on. Hey, what an appropriate song to start playing while I'm working on God of Hyper Death Asriel. I'm also glad to hear that apparently me drawing this has inspired other artists to draw some 10-year anniversary art. That makes me really happy. LFG guys. I'm so glad that my Oh, where'd you post it? I need to see it. Hold on. Let me go to my... I'm assuming you posted it in art. Let's go! That's so sick. I can't wait to see it being done. Oh, thank you, Springs. Oh, shucks. I mean, I've had this idea for like the past like 5 years. Cause like I said, I missed the 5-year anniversary and I was big sag about it. And I was like, thank you, Mark. And then I was like, I bet 10-year anniversary, I'm gonna make something big. And then here I am. I almost forgot. I like literally almost forgot. Because I've been thinking about it all year. And I'm like, alright, this is the 10-year anniversary. This is the year I make something huge. And do I want to give him pupils or not? Because I think he looks cool as shit without them. But I know he has pupils. Or should be looking... I don't know. I think he looks cooler without them. Just black eyes. Just black, soulless, scary eyes. I think that looks way cooler. Anyway, what was I talking about? I started rambling. Oh yeah. I've been thinking about it all year, about how this is the 10-year anniversary, and I gotta make something big. And then I almost forgot. And I realized it was August. And September is next month. Literally. Literally. Sometimes when I draw my lines, they don't like taper off exactly the way I want, which is why I'll go over them a lot and like kind of taper them off manually. Like this brush has a taper, as you can see, but sometimes it doesn't exactly taper the way I like it to, so. Okay. Oh, his little eye things. That's like, I can't actually, maybe they're more like this than just straight up. Hold on, let me see here if I can draw those right. I think making them squigglier looks cooler. Come on with that. Oop, wrong bucket fill. Yeah, that looks sick. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Asriel. LFG. One thing that Procreate has that Clip Studio does not have that I wish Clip Studio had was Procreate has like a thing where you can draw a line and then you can like and then you can just like edit it and it doesn't like mess it up, so that you can, because with Clip Studio I have to always draw like the perfect arc, but with Procreate I can like draw a really wonky line or arc and then it'll automatically arc it for me, and then I can change. It's really nice. It's a really nice feature and I love it. But the reason I'm not drawing this, I would have loved to draw this on Procreate. Because I love drawing on Procreate. I love the brushes and stuff. But the reason I am not drawing this on Procreate is because Procreate has a layer limit. And this is going to take a lot of layers. Like, I already did some calculations, and if I got like 50 characters, and each character is going to have its own folder, that's like 50, and let's say like each folder has like 5 layers in it, that's 250 layers already. Like, that's... Procreate would... my iPad would actually explode. So that's why I'm making this in Clip Studio, because my iPad cannot handle it. Because I genuinely would have loved to draw this in Procreate. I I drew the 7th Soul cover photo, and like the Dusttail, the Soul Dusttail, and the True Dusttail photo. I drew all that in Procreate, and I think it turned out really, really sick looking. But alas, I just gotta make a Clip Studio make do for this. I just hope it looks as cool in the end. So I think it should be thinner on top. Wait, did I use the right brush for that? Okay, I did. I love Clip Studio, and honestly, like... I never thought I would like another program as much as I like Clip Studio. And I mean, Clip Studio is still like my #1 favorite. But Procreate has really come in clutch like lately. I've just so much enjoyed drawing with Procreate. I just wish that layer limit, man. I want to get a better iPad eventually. Like, I want to get like the max capacity RAM iPad, because I know the better RAM you have, the better the layer capacity limit thing with Procreate will run better the more RAM you have on your iPad. And oh god, no. Hearts! I hate drawing them almost as much as I hate drawing X's. Okay, there we go. So, one of these days, because the iPad I have right now that I always draw stuff with is like a refurbished iPad that has like, I think I got like the lowest amount of storage that you can get on an iPad, and for some reason storage equates to RAM. Like, the more storage you get, the more RAM you have when it comes to iPads. I don't know why they did it that way, but they did. So in order for me to get the highest amount of RAM, I gotta get like a 1 terabyte storage iPad. Which is expensive. Holy shit, 1600 songs, that is insane. I'm just listening to Undertale music. The 11 Pro. I don't remember which iPad I have. I know I have an iPad Pro. I think... Oh, okay, wait. I have an 11-inch iPad Pro first generation? Is that what I have? I don't think I have first generation, do I? I don't know. I'll have to get my iPad to look at its specs. I don't think I have first generation, but I did get it refurbished, so I probably do have an older model. I would really like to just invest like a good chunk of money into just a really good iPad. Like, before I wouldn't have cared so much. I originally got my iPad just because I wanted to try drawing on it, and that was before I really got into drawing on my iPad. so I didn't really care too much about the specs, but now that I like actively draw on my iPad as much as I do, I would love to just get like a really good iPad. But Apple is expensive, and I don't know, maybe I'll save up for it or something. Is that like angled right? I guess it's good enough. I'm not really super happy with... I mean, it's not that noticeable, honestly. I need to stop hyper-focusing on something that no one's gonna even fucking see. But it's bothering me. It's so bothering me. Alright, that's a good line. I think I just got my iPad off of, I don't remember if I got it off the Apple Store. I got it refurbished, like officially refurbished too. Because refurbished is usually pretty cheap. For something that's like, if it's like professionally refurbished, then it works just as good as a new one. Do I want to do it like this, or do I want to do it more like this? So you get something that's pretty much just as good, for substantially cheaper. It works, I guess. I'm following like he's not like exactly God of Hyperdeath or what are the differences? I think there's just Asriel Dreamer, and then there's God of Hyperdeath Asriel Dreamer, the one where he's got the wings. So I'm kind of basing it off both designs. Final form. Okay, that makes sense. Should it go like this, or should I just have a black void of nothing? I think I kind of like it like this. That works. Here we go. How many times is it going to take for me to draw this line? Until it's something I like. Okay, that's good. I can work with that. I wonder if I should open up like a bigger, like this reference. Oh god, where am I? There we go. This reference thing over here isn't like super big. Maybe I could make it a little bigger. Can I zoom in a little? I like never really use, oh, I can adjust the rotation here. I like never really use this reference thing, the navigator. It would be nice if I could focus it on one specific like spot up here, but it seems to zoom in the whole thing. Oh well. What's subview? No? Okay, well whatever. Enjoy your spaghetti. Oh, for reference images, yeah. I like never use my navigator. I don't even know why I have it there, honestly. I'd like to zoom into just the top, but I can't seem to be able to do that. Let's see. I'm trying to determine if I want to like make his. I guess it. I'm trying to think of how creative I should go with this, because I'd like to keep it as, like I said already like a million times, I'd like to try to keep it somewhat true to the original design. I'm looking at other ways people draw to maybe get some ideas, but I think I'm just gonna try keeping it simple. Maybe if anything, I can do like a really cool rainbowy glow around them. I see some people do that, and that looks really sick. So maybe I'll do something like that. Yeah. Hello. I want to make sure, yeah, I want to make sure I don't cover them up. If anything, I should make this like smaller. Quick, make another layer. And draw this line 50 million times. Until I get it just right. Just right. I don't like it. Again. Again. Okay. I think I can work with that one. No, because of the symmetry. I'm gonna do it again. There we go. Yeah. I like that one better. Right. Oh, okay, maybe. There we go. There we go. I did it! Sometimes it just takes 50 tries. Thank you, Mark. Is that in celebration of me finally getting the line looking right? Oh, I guess here's where I can say something. Thank you, Mark. When I do like capes and flowy clothing, I've said this before in other streams, maybe I think, but like here for the bottom, the trick that I do to make it look all flowy and pretty is I just kind of go nuts with the squiggles. Like this. I do the bottom first, like where you want it to go, you know, like if words make sense. Like this. There we go. That kind of works. And then maybe over here it'll come back around. It's just a lot of squiggly S's. See, I hate X's, but I do like S's because S's are swooshy, and I love doing swooshy things. So you just do like a bunch of little squiggly lines to kind of draw out like how you want the end of the cape or the flowy clothing to look. Basically the, what do you call that? Like the hem, just the outer line thingy. I don't know. Words. I'm not good at words. Yeah, Alex, go to bed. So I got the front part here, and then I'll work on the back part. Kind of is the same situation. Hold on, like, might not follow my sketch perfectly here. And then it's like another swoosh. I almost reached for my eraser tool, and I don't want to do that.
Get dumped on.
And then curves like this, and it swooshes out again. Lots of S's. Lots of S's are my secret weapon. X's are my worst enemy. S's are my secret weapon. If I can get this to connect right. Okay, I can work with that. I mean, that won't even be seen, because Friska's right here, so I don't even know why I'm focusing on that so much. Okay. Okay, so, once you got all that figured out, then you can start connecting it, like, and making it look like flowy. So you want to connect it where, like, the biggest curve of the S's. So, like, this will go like... Actually, I'm gonna do this on another layer again. So this will go like... And you also want to remember, like, your what's it called? Anchor points. That's it. So, like, for this, after you do your bottom thing, like, the anchor points for Asriel here would be, like, you know, right up here. This up here is where it's connected. So, like, an anchor point would be here. So you want to have, although, like, it's also flowing, so it'll probably go more like this. It'll go, like, in like this. And then if you were able to see behind it, it would, like, flow around like that, you know? And then the same goes for here. This would, like, you would see the clothing here. It's basically you find the edges of the S, and oops, that's the eraser tool. I don't want to use that. And then you just have it flow to the anchor point, and then you got your flowy cape. I'm trying to use words here. I don't even know if what I'm saying makes any sense. This is why I say I'm not a good teacher, because I don't know what I'm talking about. I just YOLO it. If you want to know my true secret, it's just YOLO. And then you'll have the same thing here. It goes like, it'll go like in like that. You just kind of want to, like, imagine like where it would go, even though it's not actually going to be seen. And you can erase that because you won't see it. And then this one on the outside will go further because it's on the outside. And then it'll kind of go like that, you know, maybe. And then maybe swoop in. Although I'll probably, well, I don't know. Yeah, that works. Okay. And then see, you're kind of getting like a flowy clothing look going on there. Best teacher ever, if you say so. I don't do words very good. And then you got the same situation. Did my music stop? Music? Where art thou? Yes, I'm still watching. It asked me if I was still watching, bro. Anyway. Hello, Mel. I'm doing art lessons very poorly. So, okay, and then you get the same situation here where it's like you want to remember your anchor points. Always remember your anchor points. Like for this, its anchor point would probably be like right here. So it would, like, if you could see behind it, it would probably flow like this. You know, if you could see behind it, but you can't, so you only see about this far. Erase there. Thank you. Thank you for the very specific wording. And then the same situation here. Although this I'm probably not going to have go up as far. But it would probably, considering the way the cape is flowing, it'll probably kind of curve in like this and then swoop up like that. Yeah, that looks good. And then down here, same situation. Like that. And then do a little erasey doozy. And this one, you would only see it go up until like the top part, so it would just kind of like that. And then bada boom, you got your flowy whatever. He ain't got no legs. I don't want to draw legs. I mean, like I said, I'm kind of basing it off both the final form and the not final form, and not final form doesn't have legs, so this one doesn't have legs either. Okay. Hands. Let's see, I think I can combine all these layers now. And then start his hands. Yeah, his legs. I mean, if he had legs, they would probably be a little seen. Like here, his legs would be like. There you go. He's got legs. Beautiful. You got tiny little peats. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get real. Hands, claw hands, my favorite kind of hands. Alright, I always said I would do a hand tutorial and then I never did it because I'm lazy. Claw hands, for some reason, make it a lot easier for me to like draw hands that aren't claws if I draw them claws first. I use like a lot of arcs, like a lot of really shallow arcs. Like, you know, for the thumb part, it's like a shallow arc here where like the thumb is stretching out from the hand, if I can ever draw it properly. And then another shallow arc, like so. I mean, hands are supposed to have 3 joints? When I'm looking at my own hand. It's got the knuckle and then 2 joints in the finger. Sometimes I always forget to draw that 3rd joint. But it works most of the time. I don't know. Anyway. Thumbs are my favorite finger to draw. Fun fact. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's see. That. And another, you got another shallow arc here. Where the palm is. And palms aren't usually like super duper flat. I actually might leave that kind of there so it shows a little depth. So like palms aren't like flat. Like you got like it wouldn't just go straight across like this, right? Because if you look at your own hand, like where your pinky goes down, there's like a bump, and then where your thumb is, there's a bump. So like this would be like the thumb muscle, so it'll kind of curve up like this, and then there'll be like a little arc right here in the middle. And then it'll come back down, and then here's where the pinky would go, and then it'll kind of come down like this and curve around. Might make that a little bit more. I mean, I don't know the names of any of the muscles. I'm just like, it's a bump where your thumb is. Anyway, and then you got your other hand here. Actually, I might just leave that here. And then it's like not perfectly flat, but it's a little rounded at the top. I'm gonna make this a little faded so I can easily. And then fingers. Fingers are fun to draw, because like sometimes, you know. Oh god, why did you do that? Dusty came up behind me and scared me. I'm trying to do like an art lesson. Oh my god. Okay, like for claw hands, a lot of times it's easy to just draw like the two middle fingers together. So like you can do like a hand like this, and then like the two middle ones will kind of come down a little bit like this, and then you can just kind of draw them together, and then the pinky will come up like that. Like that's one way you can draw hands. And you got your thumb here, and then thumbs are always like a little trapezoid shape like that, and then you got the palm thing there. Like that's one way you can draw hands. I mean, or like sometimes you can draw like where the top finger will come up like this, and then they'll kind of slowly bend more and more as they go down, and then like the pinky finger will be like this, and then thumb again, trapezoid thumb. Like there's another hand kind of pose. I'm just really quickly sketching these out. I don't know. Anyway, back to the drawing. And then I'll curve down into a speed claw. So like if you're imagining this, like one joint would be here, another joint would be here, and then the knuckle there. He's wearing gloves, so I might put like a little wrinkle in here. Other hand would come out here. Other hand, I meant other finger. Lay middle finger. Actually, I'm wondering if for like a stylistic choice I should make this flatter. Because it's like a claw hand, so maybe making it flatter would look kind of cool. Middle finger's the longest finger, by the way, in case you didn't know that. So, I don't always follow that to a T, though. Like, I don't know. I mean, honestly, drawing is just whatever looks right to you. Like, as long as you're not looking at it and you're like, that don't look right, that's weird, then, I mean, whatever, YOLO, you know? Make your fingers however long you want them to be. What do you mean, how am I so patient? Like with doing lines? I love doing line art. It's like a zen for me. It's just so relaxing. Something about just smoothing out the lines and making them look nice and purty. Line art's my favorite part to draw. Oh, and I guess another trick that I don't know if I've ever fully explained, but people probably see me do before, when it comes to sharp edges and stuff like this, stuff that needs to be, because sometimes if you need to draw like a really sharp angle, sometimes just drawing in the lines like that doesn't always work because it tapers off weird like that. So what I do in order to make the lines look like it flows evenly, is, you know, I'll do like this, and then I'll do this, and then I'll erase the excess. And then in doing that, it makes the line look nice and straight, you know? That's a little, cat tip, I guess. I'm never saying that again. Anyway, let's see, this would... I should add a little wrinkle here, too. Yeah, satisfying is a good word. It's just, I mean, I don't know. Like, everyone usually has their favorite phase of drawing. For me, it's line art. Some people I know probably like the sketching the most. I know people who love coloring, and that's probably, other than sketching. I mean, sketching hasn't been that bad for me lately. I've kind of started liking it a little more. But I don't know. I'd probably say coloring might be one of my least favorites. I've just never been a fan of coloring. It's why I keep Seven Souls art style so simple and uncolored. Like, it's a stylistic choice, but it's also because I hate coloring. And I've always hated coloring, like ever since I was a kid. I would get coloring books, I didn't like using them, I just never liked coloring. It was just always frustrating for me, I don't know why. Like, even bucket fill is a fucking godsend though. I mean, like, I wish you could bucket fill in real life. That you only see the top of characters? What do you mean? Like a perspective, or like half their body? Cause I can feel that, cause I hate drawing legs. Profile? Oh! Profile is, I think profile is like perfect side view, like this, right? Isn't that profile? Or is it half, where it's like this? I don't know which one's profile. Bust shot? Bust shot would be like shoulders and up. Alright, there we got Asriel's hands. Okay, see, this is where I might be weird. But then again, I also love drawing hands, which people call me weird for. I love drawing perspective drawings. I mean, I guess I kind of have like a love-hate relationship with it, honestly. Like, I like the challenge of trying to draw a cool perspective, but sometimes the perspective can be like a pain in the butt. So yeah, I can understand the hate for drawing it. But when you get like that perfect perspective shot though, it's like chef's kiss, and it just feels so satisfying to finally get it right. 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 Love it when you can actually do it. Same. Like, there have been times I've tried really cool perspective poses, and then I'm just like, it ain't happening, champ, and I just give up. But I really like drawing really cool perspectives. Right. It's always devastating when you have a really cool idea, and then when you try to put it on paper and it just looks like slop, and and then you just feel so disheartened. And you're like, I just want to see this cool idea in my head come to life. That's me with animation. Like, I really want to, like, get good at animating. I love animating. But it just... I never have enough time to practice it. And then whenever I do, like, finally sit down and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to animate something. And then it looks like Garbo. And I'm like, never mind, I'm never animating again. I mean, I made some animations I'm pretty proud of. Most of them have, like, taken me so long to make. And, I mean, that's normal. Animation takes a long freaking time. If I just had the time to just sit down and just work on animations for just hours and hours and hours, I would be so happy. So I could actually improve my animation skills. But trying to learn something that just takes so much time when you just don't have the time to give for it. Maybe someday. In the meantime, I'll just appreciate other animators and their work. And be silently jealous of their skills. Thank you. I don't have many animations. Probably the one I'm the most proud of is the really short one that I made for 7th Soul Sans' theme. I mean, it's a really short one, and there's not really a lot to it. But like, I see work like what Jackie does, or like anyone really. What, Val? What's up? Are you yelling at me because you DM'd me? Oh, server issues. Oh, non. I will tell someone. Hold on, I'm just looking at something on my server real quick. Copy. God damn it. Oh no! I threw my pen again. Oh, where did it go? Hold on, I'm looking for it. Okay, I found my pen. Okay, do those gloves look good? I'll stick with it, I guess. I have passed the issue onto somebody else. There we go. Alright, drawing hearts again. No. At least it's not like it's not supposed to be a symmetrical heart, so that makes my life marginally easier. Is it just like a circle in the middle? I think so. Doker. Now, do I like the position of the hands? I might actually move them up a little bit. Yeah, that works. And then I can erase this behind. What's going on in the chat? I see a lot of chatting and I haven't been reading and I apologize. Okay, I can merge that down now. I need to make this now. Actually, I might be able to go thicker with this one because I can change the color of this outline. trying to copy it close to the reference I'm using. It's like an almost heart shape, but not quite. Okie dokie. Circle, circle, circle. I might try to make those wings look a little more. You know what? Actually, I'm going to use an actual circle tool. Right? Or should it be bigger? I'm gonna make it look bigger. Okay, I'm gonna try to actually copy these wings a little closer to what it looks like in the game. Which looks more like this. Right? Hello, welcome, new arrival. Maybe like I think this playlist might have one of my favorite renditions of It's Raining Somewhere Else. I can't remember. I have to wait until I hear it. I might have to move it down a little bit. Let's move this down a little. So you know how I now always remember how to draw the Delta Rune correctly? Like what the oh, here it is, Raining Somewhere Else, I think. I think I really like this one. How I always remember how to draw the triangles right is it looks like a little smiley face. See, it's like a happy face here, and then it's like hee hee, eyes, mouth. Doth thou see it? And now I can't ever unsee it as that. Those are all facing down. The Delta Rune is a up triangle, a down triangle, then an up triangle. Because it looks like a little face. Oops. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the little face. Exactly. Because I used to always have to look it up every time I had to draw for like the belts or like the door. And then I realized, wait a minute, it's a face. Now I will never have to look it up again. I think this one has 2 versions of It's Raining Somewhere Else on it. Cause there was one that just really like vibed with me. Okay. Okay, I think... Oh wait, no, I gotta do his wings. Herder. I'm going to do a new layer. I'm gonna... I actually wonder if I should do the wings on a separate layer, because then I can have it like the glow effect around him and it looks like the wings are behind the glow effect. So I think I'll keep Asriel himself on this layer and then I'll do the wings on another layer. Like the top of it curves in a lot more than how I drew it here in the sketch. Maybe I'll draw the Delta rune for my Halloween pumpkin this year. I did sands once on a Halloween pumpkin. I think I've shared that image in the server. I was pretty happy with how that came out, actually. I'm pretty sure I shared it in my server before. I drew like Sans' face on the pumpkin. It came out pretty decent. Yeah, I guess I can show it on the stream. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, I really like this version of this song. Can you please search for me, please? Oh my god. Discord is being stupid. That's not what I want. I want you to search for a specific user. Did they change it? I can't search from anymore? User. What? You can't search from a specific person anymore. That's stupid. Older. There it is. Okay, I found it. Here is the pumpkin I drew. I'll just post it right here real quick. There it is. That's my Sans pumpkin. And then another year I also did this one. That was the next year. I did a Magus. Oh shit, I forgot. And then Dusty made this pumpkin once also. Dusty did that one. It was the Elmo fire pumpkin. It was great. I don't think we did a pumpkin last year. Maybe this year I'll do one again and I'll do Deltarune. Anyway, back to the drawing. Maybe I can do the Deltarune to commemorate me finally playing Deltarune for the first time. Which I still need to continue. And I will. I'm just kind of like addicted to this drawing right now. It is where my hyper focus is at this current moment. I guess if I'm putting his wings behind him, I didn't have to so carefully cut that off. 7th Soul anniversary image on a pumpkin? How do I even draw that? Unless it's the 2 hearts. That could be like, that could be easy, I guess. But then, I don't want to do that publicly, because what if someone that is a fan of my comic lives in my hometown, and they see the pumpkin, and then they know where I live, and that's terrifying. Yes, I'm paranoid. Asriel's robe is like a dress. I mean, it's like that in the game. This isn't going to be visible, but I'm going to connect it for the sake of when I reference it, it'll bucket fill properly. Okay. There we go. Now Asriel is, well, the line art for Asriel is all done. Maybe I can perhaps try coloring him real quick. Let's see if I reference him here. Actually, I'm going to... I mean, posting my pumpkin, I mean, I posted it well after I didn't have it out anymore, so, Okie dokie, let's try coloring. Actually, I might do, well, I guess it's fine doing it like this. Now do I want to go like full traditional colors, or because I'd like the whole thing to be kind of cohesive, so I might go for like an off-white, maybe kind of purpley like this, maybe a little whiter. I can make his horns a little darker. Or maybe like a slightly kind of off color. I only put in white, Mel, and you're already going, ooh, colors. I'm sorry for the flashbang. We'll do white gloves as well. Well, I was gonna like make his fur maybe a little darker. A little more saturated, maybe? No, not that saturated. Just a little bit more saturated. And then his gloves can be like a brighter white, maybe. This is white as well. So I just go through and make sure it's all filled in. That's why I have like the outline a little faded. Because the Bugafil doesn't always perfectly fill it in. I mean, there isn't really a reference of them with colors, honestly. I mean, I'm looking at a bunch of references online. I think my favorite interpretation of how his wings are done, or like his wings are black and then they kind of glow with I mean, I could maybe try to do something funky with that. We'll see. We'll see when I get there. Let me just get the base colors in first. And then whatever his glove color is should probably be the same as like the colors on his outfit. So I'm actually going to cut that and paste it on. And then, of course, the symmetry. Can I somehow copy the symmetry? Oh, well, it's fine. I'll just keep it. Let me see. I name this the fur. Maybe that can be like a really bright white, or I need to make his fur darker. Well, I was saying because the one layer I had already had symmetry, and I want to make sure the symmetry is exactly the same. So I was hoping I could copy the symmetry effect from one layer onto this layer. But it's fine. It's not that much to color, so I'll just... Because sometimes if I have to redo the symmetry line, it's not exactly the same as the original was, so I just didn't want to mess that up. I see some interpretations of his pauldrons being gold. And that's kind of dope. There's also some where they're black, but in the game it's all black and white. So that's what makes it kind of hard to determine what it should look like, because the game is very limited in colors. I don't know, I think the gold looks kind of sick though, because it's like kind of like Asgore. Looks like a lot of people draw the pauldrons as gold. Should I do gold or white? gonna try gold, because I think that would look really cool. And it would also kind of match with his locket. Or maybe it would clash with his locket. Shit. Oh, this is the It's Raining Somewhere Else that I liked. I really like this version a lot. Alright, we're going gold. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll do white because it would clash with the locket. Yeah. Maybe I'll just do white pauldrons and I'll have the locket as gold. Because having that also as gold would clash with the locket. I think this is my favorite version of It's Raining Somewhere Else I've ever heard. I really like this one a lot. So if we're doing white for the pauldrons as well. Just do it like this. Brown. Brown isn't a very cool color. I think white and black will look good. It'll look good with the rainbow. And then I need to put this here as well. I wonder if I should have just made that black. Oh, shit. I accidentally moved something I didn't mean to move! Clip Studio! Put that back here. Thank y'all. Wait, is that what I wanted? Where did I want it? Why do I have two pencil tools now? What the fuck? Look, I love Clip Studio, but sometimes it's really annoying because sometimes it's so easy to accidentally move a tool. And I guess now this is just two separate tools now. So, cool. And I don't know how to put them back together. That is so incredibly frustrating. Okay, well, I guess I'll figure it out later. Have fun playing Peak. I might just not have like the chest showing like it is in the thing. Yeah. I thought maybe it would. Oh my god, this is gonna be really annoying really fast. It always switches to this brush now. Oh my god. Why is Clip Studio like this? And I can't move it back. God, that is so frustrating. That's gonna get really annoying really fast. Because it always switches back to this brush when I hit my shortcut key now. I can't delete this because it has other important brush folders. Can I move it in here? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, alright. This is what I can do. I can move it back like this. There we go. Alright, now it's back together. Jesus Christ. I don't know why you keep telling me to unshrimp myself. I'm never shrimped. And I'll have you know, I've actually been drinking water like a boss. Darker color, so they're still white, but they're just, although they need to be a little more saturated, but I'll get there. Why isn't my shortcut key working? I'm gonna crash the fuck out. My shortcut key for my brush isn't working anymore. Why? Why is it doing this? Preferences. Shortcut settings. Pen. No, I want pencil tool. Where's my pencil tool? There it is. Of course. It changed. It deleted it for some reason. Okay. Now is it working? Okay, we're back. Okay. Sorry for my minor crash out. Let's increase this saturation a little. Yeah, I think slightly like darker horns that are like kind of purpley gray look really cool. I think his fur needs to be a little darker so it like looks better against the white. Not too purple, not too dark either. Okay. Robes. If I can spell robes with an S, that would be fantastic. And then we'll make that like a almost fully black. Maybe not completely black, but like almost black. Why did it do that there? That's why it did that. Alex. Alright, go Eepies. Have a good Eepies. What does that mean? Oh my god. Oh no! His glub. It's got a little dude there I missed. Is it like that on the other side too? Yo. This middle is white, so I should do that real quick. Yep. Okay. This part 2. Alright, there we go. And then the wings I need to do like on a separate layer. I need to like draw them out, so I'm just gonna draw like a quick little thing here so that when it bucket fills, there we go. And the wings might be the music, because it is not raining where I am currently. I'm just gonna do like pure black wings for now. And I'll figure out the rest later. I'm gonna color this purple so I know it's the outline. There we go. It's as real as it gets. Ha! Maybe I should go to bed soon too. I think the hearts on his hand should also be like fully black. Yeah, I think that looks cool. For the wings, I might play around with some ideas. I was just gonna do like a rainbow glow around them, but it'd be cool if I could add this weird texture that they have. Like it's like a, I wonder if I can download a brush. That it looks like an almost kaleidoscope like. Or wait, this is a really good reference actually. Let me see. I really want to get the wings looking cool. What kind of texture brushes do I have? I have these dot textures, which I really want to try using. That's kind of cool. I kind of like the look of that, actually. I just need to... Let's see. I again would like to try... It's like dark colored and then maybe the outside can be more rainbow. Or his wings kind of galaxy looking. Are they supposed to look like galaxies? I think I have like a nebula brush. smoke would probably be cool. Nebula. That kinda, I could do like a mixture of the nebula and maybe some dots. I think would look really sick. I think maybe, and then like I need some red and green, like some really dark red and green. And they could have like kind of some stars or something. Just look really kind of rainbowy and cool. True colors, yeah. Let's see. Can I mix in? It's supposed to be like just really dark rainbow colors. Like, so let's add some blue in here around. I need to make the red a little more prominent now because I've kind of lost some red. Got lost in the sauce. Man, that just kind of looks like a mess. But it's okay. This is just going to be like kind of the background kind of effect. And then I'm going to try to do... I mean, yeah, it looks a little icky, but I'm trying to base it off the original. And the original had like kind of that really dark green color. I mean, my other idea would be like kind of going more of a space color and just doing maybe like really blue, like star. That would look really cool. This is a really cool reference. I kind of want to do it more based off that. Like, I could just have this as like a very faint background, and then here I can do I want to try those dots because I think those look really cool. I think that's like a really cool effect. I don't know if, maybe not red, maybe I should do, let's see if I can go like a blue. I might do a different background, but we'll just kind of see where it goes. I'm just kind of playing around with ideas right now. Maybe some purple. Can't tell if this looks bad or not. Okay, I'm going to, I don't hate the idea, but I think I might want to go for more of a spacey looking background. So I'm just going to start this over again and get that nebula brush back, cuz that space effect looks really cool. So I'm going to go like purple with the nebula brush. And then a little pink. I think I need to erase some. Like maybe around the edges it kind of fades more to a black color and it's brighter. Let's get some red. And then there'll be some blue as well. We can have like this kind of mixed in with some cyan. I'm glad you think it's pretty because I have no idea what I'm doing. And then this actually has like almost, it's like a really bright paint color like this. I'm trying to go for like a spacey look. It's got some red. I think I need to erase a little bit more. More cyan maybe. Purple. And then I want to maybe if I do like if I go really minimal on the dots, I can do this weird bright pink color kind of looking thing that's going on here. Add some more bright blues. God, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of playing around right now. Okay, maybe get some stars, sparkly glitter. Does this look good? Glitter? Sparkles? I legit do not have any idea what the fuck I'm doing right now. Honestly, I mean, I have this like really weird water brush that kinda does a cool effect. Sort of. I can't tell if I like that or not. Just kind of looks a little sparklier. Alright, we'll stick with this for now, I guess. Okay, that kind of looks cool, actually. And then I was going to blur this. to try to do like a glowing effect. What if I do... Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. I really like the dot brush, like a lot. Okay, I actually kind of want to try using the dot brush for the glow effect I'm going to try to do around him. So these are the wings. So like if I were to do like a glow effect specifically around the wings, and I really like this dot brush. It just looks really sick. And then it can kind of go like that. Because it just kind of fades out into smaller dots, and I think that looks awesome. Make that a little thicker towards the center. And then I can use a masking layer to like make it look rainbow. I might also add some other effects here. It might not just be dots, but something like that. Although my biggest concern though, oh my god, is as long as the drawings in the background are still going to be visible. I mean, if I have to, I can like have some heads peek out in front of Asriel instead. So I'll make it work. I will make it work one way or another. Let's get maybe some more of that nebula brush. Where's the nebula go? And then I can make it look super rainbow and cool. Just to kind of add like a little glow effect here. This isn't even being this isn't even being mirrored. FML. I have to flip this and try to mirror it exactly because I didn't have a mirror brush. I guess it doesn't have to be like exactly perfect, but it'd be nice if it would. Where does this go? Oh, here we go. I'm trying to mirror it perfectly because I forgot to turn on my mirror brush, and that is as good as it's gonna get. Okay, we'll stick with that. Okay. And then I'm gonna steal this so I can have that mirror tool, and then we'll do rainbow. And then just grab me where's just my regular heckin', there we go, this brush. And then we can make some rainbow happen. Like maybe we can start red at the top. Orange. I actually think I almost liked it better, just solid blue. But I might adjust this a little bit. I need to add a symmetry here, or it's gonna kill me. It has to be perfectly centered. It's not exactly perfectly centered. Okay, there we go. I'd like to add maybe more of an effect, like a smoky effect. But do I have a brush for it? I got like some soft circles, and that's kind of cool looking actually. Got some of that. Glitter. Oh, that's actually kind of sick there for the edge. I'm gonna adjust the colors a little bit, cause some of this. Yeah, I'm really happy with how Asriel's looking so far. I need to adjust, I got like a smoke thing here, but nah, I don't know if I like that there. Unless it like traced the edge perfectly. Or maybe I just kind of had it kind of going like that, maybe? Yeah, I guess that kind of looks cool actually. If it just traces the edge. Maybe bigger. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Hell yeah, that looks kind of sick. Alright. I'm just adding a bunch of effects here. I might adjust the colors a little. I don't know if I super like how strong that rainbow is, so I might like dull it a little bit. Just lower the saturation, make it a little darker. I don't know, do I want that? Or the hue? Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Hold on. I think maybe I just need to mess with the hue a little bit. Or I could just go like completely different colors on either side. Might be kind of cool. I think green looks really cool on that. Because I think the full rainbow doesn't exactly work to match his wings. So I'm thinking like this green color at the top, like green, cyan, yellow. Maybe. I can't really decide. So let me add the same effect around the edge of Asriel as well. While I have all the brushes that I used in mind. I need that. And I'll just do it with the cyan brush again like I did before. Using the smoke was actually kind of cool. It actually ended up looking really cool. So I'll just kind of use like smoke around them. And then it'll kind of probably should have done the other stuff first. How is he still here? I thought you were going to bed! You crazy. I actually kind of like how the smoke brush doesn't perfectly follow the symmetry. It ends up looking really cool. Alright. So I need to get the dots again so I can kind of have them like this. I like how I'm working on this hecking effect before I even fully finish rendering Asriel himself. Oh, yeah, his heckin' gloves. Okay. What other effects did I use here? Glitter. I gotta have some glitter. Just a little bit. Oh no. Cool. Oh, the nebula effect. Also this one. Just to kind of give him a little bit of a glow. And then nebula. I have way too many brushes to further enhance his glow. I'm really glad Asriel's the first one I worked on. Okay. Now, just gotta figure out what we're doing with the colors here. I'm going to, man, that green do be looking kind of sick. Do I want to go rainbow or do I want to go more? Because I know his whole thing is rainbow. Let me try doing something here first. I might try going like a green color. Or I could just try, instead of like a full-on perfect rainbow, maybe I could just try to mix it up a little bit and have like a bunch of random colors just kind of spaced around. maybe get some pink up in here. You know, honestly, for this one, I'm thinking this shouldn't have a symmetry so that it can be a little different going all around. So maybe not like a perfect full-on rainbow, but just kind of a bunch of colors just kind of all over the place, I think would look better. Maybe more pink over here. Maybe. Or maybe the pink. I thought you went to bed! Yeah, I think that looks cool. I think I need to do something similar to that kind of glow effect for the wings. So it's not just a straight up rainbow. So I'm going to hide that rainbow effect. I'm going to do something different. Get some pink. Some of that cyan can come back. Some yellow. Yeah, I think that looks way better. So there's like a little rainbow, but it's not like just straight up rainbow, you know? I'm wondering if the dots inside the wings are a little overkill. Especially since he's got dots outside. Unless maybe I just kind of lowered that opacity a little bit so it's not so prominent. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Now I kind of do want to try putting some of that glitter inside the wings. I think that might look cool. Like, very... It's so heavy. I have to make the particle size bigger. See, I wanted to do it in the wings, but it's just way too sporadic. Unless I did maybe tap it. Tapping it kind of seems to be a little bit better. I need a different color. Yeah, that's a little more sparkle. Okay. Okay. I think I like the effect going on here. My biggest concern is the fact that the glow kind of obscures some of the characters, but it's fine. I can just kind of have their heads poking up and then their bodies going behind Asriel. Although for some characters back here, it's gonna be a little tricky. I mean, I guess it's not terrible. Some of them, especially Knight here, but I can have his head poking up in front of the effect. I think hand plates are the ones that are gonna suffer the most from this. But I'll figure it out. Let's do the rest of Asriel. I can delete this, I'm not gonna use that. I should put all this in a folder for the colors. And then I need to do this. Because I'm going to try to keep the shading very minimal. Or else I'm going to lose my damn mind. If I full on try to go hard on the shading. Because the centerpiece is probably where I'm going to put most of my focus on, which is going to be like Asriel, the main cast, that kind of thing. What was I doing here? I already forgot what I was doing. Oh, this one. I'd like to kind of have a dark fade here. The autosave is gonna freaking kill me because it's already like starting to struggle, which is not a good sign considering how many other characters I need to do. Oh my god. This. There we go. I am having an internal debate with myself on how hard I want to go on the shading. I really like the use of the dots. I think it adds like a really nice kind of touch to it, so I'm gonna try something real quick. I don't know how this is gonna look, but I'm just gonna experiment. I also got these kind of dots too. Actually, that almost kind of looks good. Purple coming out underneath. Do I like purple? I was gonna do black, but maybe like a darker purple? No. I was just gonna do like straight black. But I kind of dig the purple. I am literally just experimenting here because I don't. It kind of looks cool, like he's got a glow coming out of him or something. actually don't hate that. Trying to decide, do I just want to go like straight black or do I like the purple? I do like a very saturated black. That's kind of cool. I think I might go more black so it looks dark. Because it's supposed to be dark. Blue? Blue kind of makes it a nice hue, I guess. Yeah, sorry, I'm experimenting. Alright. What are the difference between... Oh, okay, I see, I see. I like these dots too. That might be good for like, let's see. I'm just gonna do some like cell shading here. Actually, let me make sure this is... Let me make sure this is symmetry. It's gotta be perfectly centered. I think once I finish this, I might be done streaming for tonight. I'm like almost done with Asriel, I think. Now, time for some experimenting again. What if I did like some dots here? Would that look bad? What if I did reverse dots? I think they're too big. Yeah, the wings are supposed to look trippy. Let's go. Texture density. Is that what I want? No. Don't know if I like the dots or not. I just really like the look of the dots. I just want them to look good. And I don't know if I like that. I think we'll just keep it like that. just some basic cell shading. Me, I'm not gonna go hard on the shading. Also me goes hard on the shading. I'm impossible. I mean, I guess it's not as hard as I could go. I usually go harder on shading on my iPad because the brushes on there are like dope. So I am just gonna stick to some basic bitch cell shading because I think that'll look really good and won't drive me insane. At least most of the characters I have to work on aren't furry. So I won't often have to worry about doing fur shading. Mostly. I mean, I guess there's like some hair, like Frisk. But I can work with hair. I need to do a separate layer. Kind of add a little. Hold on, let me do this, and then just kind of add a little fade to it. Do the same with the horns. I'm actually really happy with the horn color I picked. Like I just kind of went with a gray, more gray color, I guess. I'm not honestly sure how to shade this shit. Unless maybe it, like that because of the color. Hi, RT. You're painting sands. Okay. I'll see ya. I'm probably gonna be done pretty soon anyway. Let's see if I can maybe do like some kind of effect here. Well, I don't know how good that's gonna look. Trying to make it look like armor or something. Like some kind of shading effect. I don't know. I could do something similar on this side. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to give the pauldrons some kind of like, something interesting about them, so they're just not so just nothing. Okay, that kind of works. No, actually, I'm not shrimping. Thank you very much. I should probably hydrate, yeah. Let me do it here in a minute. Kind of works. Okay. Just going to select this so I can like kind of lighten up the shading a bit. Okay, that's kind of coming together, if I do say so myself. I want to try something. I'm bringing the dots back again. I'm going to try... Oh, what is happening? Why is it not dotting? Oh, it's because I'm not even using the... Okay, there we go. Kind of works. something new. Don't, you'll summon Mel. I kind of like using them for like shading purposes. That looks really cool. This actually makes me want to try. Where's this? Where did I put this? Okay, this is making me kind of want to try. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna do it like this. Is that right? There we go. That's what I want. Perfect. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted. God damn it. Okay, wait. Maybe if I do it like here instead. I'm gonna do something. Multiply. Yeah, okay, that works. Hell yeah. Did you have a nice spaghetti? Now, I want to give the robes like a bit of a... just to kind of make them a little more interesting, just kind of make their, like the collar, a hue change just ever so slight. Maybe it can be like more purple up here, and then it'll like kind of fade to black. Let's see. It's like more red or blue. I think purple looked good. Thank you. Is this? Okay, it's not even on multiply, so I can just kind of grab this. Oh, hell yeah, we're bringing the dots back. I'm going full dot mode on this. I just really like how they look. It just kind of gives it a really nice texture. Okay. I love the texture the dots give. It's a new brush I like just got, and this is the first time I'm really getting a chance to play around with it. Okay. Asriel has a lot more layers than I anticipated, but it's okay. He's like the big centerpiece, so you know what? I'm fine with it. This I want to be like fully black, so I can just erase the purple I did here. I hate X's, I love S's, and I love dots. Apparently. Alright, alright, alright. It is time, I think let's see, what color should I go like blue for, oh wait, that's not even the wings. Let me just do this real quick. I should also make sure this is centered. God, it's so finicky. Okay, there we go. See, am I doing this the way I want to? Yeah, I think so. Do I want that covered or not? No. Yeah, Asriel is coming out pretty dope. I am very happy with how this is coming out so far. It's almost 10 o'clock. So yeah, it's getting close to a good time for me to stop. Right when I'm almost done with Asriel, let me just finish up these finishing touches. Okay. Hell yeah. I think that's Asriel all done. Maybe? Am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh. I am forgetting something. I want to do his locket. also gonna like highlight it a little. Actually, where's the shading? Thank you. I also really like the dots. I've kind of gone a little nuts with them. Maybe. Okay, wait. I also want to do this. Here we go. Okay, I think that is Asriel done. And that's a lot of layers for Asriel. Oh god, it's only the beginning. Is that him done? Am I satisfied with this? I mean, for now, and then I can just give it a gander later and decide if I want to change it or not. Because it is going to be a little complicated. Because a lot of the characters are really hidden behind that glow effect. I mean, I could make the glow like a little more transparent, but I don't know. I kind of really like the glow. I mean, really the biggest issues are probably going to be the hand plates kids. Which I might be able to move Toriel down a little bit more, so I mean, and their heads are going to kind of, I want to have their heads peek out above. Like, let me see real quick if I make that. Yeah, their heads I can have peek out above the effect, so it won't be as obstructed. Like, I'll have their heads like right there. And then their bottom half, oh man, but then it hides their hands holding, and I really wanted their hands being seen. I mean, could just make them a little smaller, I guess. Or is there a way I can tilt this a little more to fit? I mean, I could just erase some of that effect there. Like, it's not gonna kill me to do that. Just enough so their hands can be seen, because I really wanted their little holding hands to be seen. And then I can move Toriel. I can move her down a little bit. I can actually probably move her quite a bit. That works. Yeah. Okay. That works. Regs 2. Maybe I could make him a little smaller just so I can, get more of his outfit being shown, because a lot of that's going to be obstructed by big ol' Asriel. I can move him all the way to the top here. Yeah, that's a little better. That works a little bit better. Oh my god, Mark. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually really happy with how Asriel came out. And that's probably like how much detail I'm gonna be putting in everyone. Like when it comes to shading and stuff. Maybe. I'll sleep on it, come back to it, and see if I dig or not. Okay. I might maybe just shade his robe just a smidge more. I don't know. Still deciding. Hi, Mel. Yeah, I'm really happy with Asriel. And he's already using so many layers. I just hope this isn't going to be a problem. I guess we'll just see where it goes. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to call it for now. I'm really happy with how Asriel came out. So, one down, like 45 more characters to go, or something or the other. I don't know. Okay. Good night and bye. I can't find my OBS. There it is. Okay. Bye.